my mother had introduced me to a talk that you were doing about food allergy and the immune system. And we decided that it would be a really great idea to go ahead and bring Xavier and Zenny, my 5-year-old and 3-year-old now,
who are in the background, hello kids,
to you to be seen. My son has severe food allergies. He's allergic to almost about, I would say, close to 28 foods. Probably 3 to 4 of them, which are the major allergens of the United States top 8 allergens. And we decided that we were very frustrated with regular medical approach, which was to medicate him on a daily basis. And we wanted to kind of get at the root of the problem. We know there's no cure for food allergies right now, but we did want to give his immune system the best fighting chance. So we decided to come to see you, and through your help and education for our family, what ended up happening was we started to look at his gut system and his health in a different approach. Prevention, not just abstinence from those foods, but a way to kind of cultivate a healthy gut system so that he was better able to tolerate foods, but also just get on a path to healing. So as he started to go through, this has been, 2.5 years now, through this program, he has recovered from 2 major food allergies, eggs and salmon, which are great additions to his food program. They allow him to have omegas now, which he did not have in his system before. So I think from the point of view that we had before, which was to totally abstain from certain foods that he was very sensitive or allergic to, we ended up having a much better experience that we started healing the gut and giving him the best quality food items, all organic, GMO free, completely preservative free, not a lot of food dyes, things like that. And then we ended up from there having a lot of positive results. He has no eczema. Yes, one moment, please. He has no eczema. He has a much better temperament, even. His behavior, his pallor of his skin has gotten better. And he's grown incredibly. I think his growth was a little bit stunted. And in the past 6 months even, he's grown close to 4 inches. Yes, so the doctor was very pleased. And with our daughter, we've taken the same approach. We haven't figured out exactly what she might be allergic to yet. But we are now on a path of making sure we wait until her gut is completely formed, and then slowly and very, softly start to introduce those items that might be allergens.
That is a fantastic story with the transformation in his gut, and it is all about the gut and the immune system response, and your family is a real testament to the power of foods and healing if we are informed and empowered to make decisions not from a place of fear but from a place of information and knowledge.
Absolutely. And being educated now more so about food families especially and how they affect across families, it really empowered us to decide, well, we need to stay away from all legumes right now. Those little bit of legumes that keep irritating his gut are not actually helping him, they're keeping him inflamed. So when we took those things and kind of figured out the way that food works in the families and the cross-reactivity and the pollen even, we were able to get a better grip on what we could and could not feed him. And that sent us to the hospital a lot less as well. He has had 2 EpiPens to the point where, he was gasping for air. So we have experienced, almost losing him. But we haven't had it for, since he's been, since the kiwi incident was 1.5 years ago. So we're on a really great path now. And then in addition to that, supplementing him has helped. We've been giving him, as you directed, prebiotics, probiotics, L-glutamine to heal the gut. And those things, I think, have made him much stronger. So we're really excited and happy and grateful to you. So thank you. And as you know, since our whole family sees you, it's also changed my husband and I's perspective about what is in our house. And it's incredible the amount of foods we do not have in our house that are considered normal household items for children. And I think that we're just really lucky that we have that knowledge. And I hope we can spread it with everybody because the incredible amounts of preservatives and processed foods are really not healthy for our children. And, we want to live a healthy lifestyle and be examples to them, but also give them the best chance.
That's a great story. If you had something to share with another family that is similar to yours, what's one thing that you could share?
That there's hope, first of all. I mean, it's different to be very scared, upset, and kind of feel like you're mourning the dreams you had for your child because of certain circumstances. However, we've also emotionally healed somewhat. When I came to you, I was like, how do I cope with this? Of course, you mentioned yoga, which was great, but also realizing that, we will get better, things will get better, and he has shown a lot of improvement, which is great. But also the idea that if we're informed and educated and we understand, now we have the tools to keep him safe and to keep our family thriving. And you even led me to one of my most exciting things, which is the benefit. And now we help food allergy research, and of course the most important thing is we still have him, and he's here with us, and he's just really healthy, and that's what matters for us, no matter what.
Thank you so much for taking the time today. It is a true testament to the power of nutrition.
Yes.
And this is such a good example of the Legacy Project. Your children will be your legacy in good health and strength rather than in disease and living in fear.
Yes, and thank you so much for everything. We love you.
Brother, we're all learning to love again. 'Cause that was real, you running through the fields of gold wide open, standing in places no picture contains.